Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back here with another KASPA video. Before we get into it, could you please Mike Tyson the button? Make sure you don't Jake Paul the button. We don't want that. So here we are, 1.35 exahash. Looking good there. You zoom out and just the networks, it's basically kind of stayed in that 1.3, 1.4 exahash for a while. So what are we looking at in CoinMarketCap? We can see we're number 44 on CoinMarketCap. Prices, down, but you basically doesn't matter what alt you're holding right now. That's the kind of the situation. You can see pretty much everything is in the red here. Bitcoin's down. We'll go into market dominance in a second. We're going to be talking about the price cycle top indicator. I saw a couple questions, and not like I'm some super expert, but I saw a couple questions, and I'll just show the two websites that I use for price cycle top indicator. I know some people like looking at power laws. I'm not sure there's enough data on KASPA for power law, but that's just my take. You can see Bitcoin's back down to 104,500. And it's interesting because on like X, or like if you see a New York Times article about Bitcoin or something, a lot of people think it's a Ponzi scheme and they don't know very much about it, which means that basically no one knows even in crypto, a lot of people don't know much about KASPA. Outside of people in crypto, they have no idea about KASPA. And so I do think that Trump will. It seems like they're going to try to get the budget in order, but I don't know. There's like 1.8, 1.6, 1.9 trillion that they need to cut just so they don't spend more money than they make. So I think they're going to still have to print some money. Market dominance for KASPA 0.19% down. We're at 0.1%. Bitcoin is down just a hair, but still holding pretty strong at 57.87. And then the dollar's actually just dipped under 107, but the dollar's still holding pretty strong. And typically, Bitcoin and the dollar don't go up together, but I guess they did at the beginning of Trump's first term. So anything's possible. So now let's just dive into the Pi cycle top indicator. I have to talk about that quite a bit. Is a metric I'm looking at. And when you kind of go down here on the website, and so this is Bitcoin Magazine Pro. The guy used to have another website, and then it kind of merged or got bought out by Bitcoin Magazine. But basically, when I Google it, the first things that come up are Bitcoin Magazine Pro or charts.bitboy.io Pi cycle top indicator. In both of them, you can kind of look, and then you can just take your cursor and zoom in. But before we do that, we're going to go down here. And so I guess you got three things going on. You got the Bitcoin price, the 111-day moving average, and then you have the 350-day moving average multiplied by 2. And so that's just the way that this indicator works. It's had some success in the past. Now, it only called the first top in 2021, didn't call the second top. But I do think that when this gets closer, it's going to be a good sign that, hey, things are heating up even further. So here's just an overview. The Pi cycle top indicator has historically been effective picking out the timing of market cycles within 3 days. It causes 111-day. It uses the 111-day moving average and a newly created multiple of the 350-day moving average. The 350-day moving average times 2. Note, the multiple is the price of values of the 350-day moving average, not the numbers of days. So I think it's just whatever the 350-day moving average is times 2. For the past, these three market cycles, when the 111-day moving average moves up and crosses the 350-day moving average times 2, we see it coincides with the price of Bitcoin peaking. It is also interesting to note that the 350-day 111 moving average is 3.153, which is very close to pi at 3.142. In fact, it's the closest we can get to pi when dividing 350 by another whole number. It once again demonstrates the cyclical nature of Bitcoin price. So, like how it can be used is the Pi cycle top indicator is useful to indicate when the market's very overheated. So overheated that the shorter term moving average, which is a 111-day moving average, has reached a times 2 multiple of the 350-day moving average. Historically, it's been proved advantageous to sell Bitcoin around this time. So I'm not saying what you should do. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe it's not going to be right this time. Now we're just going to zoom in on what's going on right now with it. And so you can see here that in this, looking on this like mobile version, I'm just trying this vertical live streaming. YouTube seems like they're trying to like tell me to like, hey, do live streaming, vertical live streaming. So I'm like, I'm going to give it a shot. And So it looks different than versus just a regular desktop. It's kind of a little bit more scrunched up, but you can see that, for the large part of this year, that we ran up, and then in June we started going down, diverging away. Now the two averages are moving back up, and I looked, and last time when the orange line hit the green line, the last cycle, Bitcoin was about 70% higher than that price. So right now it would be have to go up. The 111-day moving average would have to go up to $128,000. At that point, Bitcoin should be above that. So it's just one metric to take a look at. There's other ones. I know some people use Rainbow Charts or Power Law for Bitcoin or KASPA, and so this is just something I like looking at. So there's no right or wrong way for that. So and then Bitbo is basically the same thing. You can zoom in on it and take a look. You could also uh, go back out and, so basically when I Google it, Pi Cycle Top Indicator, Bitbo, and then the right here, the Bitcoin magazine. And so just kind of click on that, and then you can zoom in on the past historical ones, see if anything makes sense. Also, another thing was yesterday I got a Pudgy Penguins airdrop, and now I just sold mine. I got about $400 worth. I had a couple different wallets. So if you've used MetaMask at all, or maybe an Ethereum wallet, or you've used a Phantom wallet, and you've done any kind of trading at all, it doesn't have to be. I've never done anything with Pudgy Penguins at all. Don't even really know anything about Pudgy Penguins. But if you did any kind of trading with MetaMask or Phantom, and maybe even a little bit with NFTs or anything, you might just want to go to the Pudgy Penguins website. You have to have a Phantom wallet, kind of connect it to that, and then connect your Ethereum wallets. And I got about $400, and I just sold it. And so I don't know. It's probably worth checking out. I mean, I had one wallet that had $340, and then another wallet that had $40 or $60. So, and my dad had a wallet that had $60 in it. And hey, man, everything adds up. So that's basically it. Just a quick video. Price, hash rate, and kind of everything. A lot of the fundamentals stuff is looking good. The price is down, so you kind of almost don't even want to look at that. Pi Cycle Top Indicator, I just had a couple people asking about that. So I mean, it's kind of weird because you're using the 350-day moving average times two, but that is what it is. And it seems like it's had some success. Things change, and that's the two websites I use. If you're interested in using that, I know some other people are interested in the Power Law. So drop a comment and let me know what metrics are you using to try to tell if the market's overheated and when you might consider taking profit. And if you found the video helpful, I do have a 99-cent channel membership. Once a week, I just show the percentage of what's in my portfolio. Sometimes it doesn't change that much. Sometimes it just, right now I'm more on kind of ending the offensive phase of me accumulating, and we're kind of reaching the defensive phase where I'm going to try to protect my profits. But right now is the middle part where I'm just being patient, and might add a little bit, but most of everything I've added has been the last 2.5, 3 years. So we're kind of coming to the end of where I'm adding. I mean, I might add a little bit here and there. Um, uh, Okay, Crypto Bull God. Yeah, that's basically for me. I'm kind of reaching the phase where I'm not adding a lot, and then my portfolio has grown enough that um, just a second here. My portfolio has grown enough that adding $1,000 here and there is not really making a big swing on it. And so the next leg up is going to grow the portfolio more. So realistically, with my job, I'm not going to be adding a ton of money to crypto. So I got what I have, and now it's kind of done adding for the most part. Did that the last couple of years, and then now we're reaching kind of the patient time where you're watching stuff grow, and then some point it's going to get hot and heavy. And check your Pi Cycle Top video comments. There's a lot of scam comments, so uh, it got. I haven't had a chance to delete them, so it might get kind of might get. Oops, just a second here. Oh no, there we go. We're getting all messed up here. We got so many of those scam comments. The crypto bull god. Let's see. Here's the moving average times 2 is just multiplied the 350-day moving average. There's so many scam comments right here. It's I don't know how YouTube can't get a hold of them. Okay, my video comment points to a video aimed at helping your sell strategy. There's like 80. There'll be like 80 of these comments. We'll try to find that before we sign off. I got to start getting ready to go to work here in a second. I don't see it. I'll have to pull that up. Maybe I'll do it in my next video. I'll try to pull that up because maybe a sort by newest. Sometimes you have to sort by newest. Maybe because if you I guess if you showed a video, then let's see. Sometimes YouTube deletes stuff. I don't know. There's so many scam comments here, but so many crazy scam comments here. Right? I don't see that video or that comment. So maybe in this comment, you can comment that same thing in this video, and then I'll be able to talk about that in my next video. So that's all I got. Yep, I think now is that time where the charts, you might have, depending if with whatever you have, if you just only have KASPA, then your bags are not growing as fast as you want. If maybe you have some other projects that are growing, you might be happy that some things are growing, some things aren't. Today is kind of a red day, but I'm being patient right now, but basically getting my plan to take profit next year. And so I'll take a look at Crypto Bull God. Maybe you can comment on this video. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching and have a good day.